and Detroit will still have it.
See, they've yet to find their chemistry. They've yet to gel, you know, as a basketball team. They made the trade. They acquired Brian Williams, and they've yet to find a rhythm that they had last year. They were so successful last year because all those guys knew each other. They played together. You know, they've yet to find their rhythm right now.
Tonight at 9 Eastern and Pacific, the conclusion of the Equal World Professional Figure Skating Championships. Christy Yamaguchi defends her crown versus a field of stars including Oksana Bayul, Nancy Kerrigan, and Ekaterina Gordieva. Don't miss the exciting conclusion tonight in primetime on NBC. And our producer David Neal informs you that time permitting at the end of this game, we'll take you out to the great Northwest for the conclusion of the Sonics-Lakers game. Just about the only Knick who can't be satisfied with his performance today would be the former Piston, Allen Houston. 4 of 13 for 12 points, but he has 5 turnovers.
But when you win, you're always satisfied. It doesn't matter how many points you score. You know, Allen Houston, he just wants to come into Detroit and beat them. Doesn't necessarily want to score a lot of points.
Stackhouse missed. And the Pistons aren't going to bother to foul in this situation. It's a lost cause. Down by 8. Childs beating the cutting Houston, but he can't buy a break. It rolls off for him. Stackhouse. Whoa!
Nice.
Another clip for the highlight reel. He's had 4 or 5 of them today.
But what made the play is he faked the three-pointer. He gave that low heads up. Watch it. Ooh, oh, got you leaning. Now I'm going to give you the doop-see-doodle. Now in the old days, Oakley would have grabbed him, hammered him, slammed him, broke him in 2, and he wouldn't even been able to go to the free throw line. But now you can't do that these days.
That was Oakley's 5th foul, but what a game he's had. 17 points and a dozen rebounds.
You know, Charles Oakley, you know, he's great for the New York Knicks. And, you know, I talked to Ernie Grunfeld when I was GM in Toronto about Charles. And, you know, he has a warm spot in his heart for Charles Oakley, you know, and all the Knicks does. You know, he's their guy. You know, even when Ewing is there, you know, he's their rock.
Let it go.
Stackhouse with 35. Starks is fouled. Steve Henson just came into the game. So he will not have the DNP next to his name. He was playing in Italy the last couple of years. Then in December, went to the CBA with the Grand Rapids Hoops. Was there for about a month. He's the king of the 10-day contracts. Been knocking around the league for years with the Bucks, the Hawks, the Hornets, the Trailblazers.
You know, when you're on a 10-day contract, you like coming in, getting that fresh NBA money. You get to hang around with all the guys. And if you're lucky, you get like a good road trip like the one he just came off where you're in L.A. and Denver. You know, those are the type of cities that the 10-day guys like to go into. But those 10-day guys, they want to come in and stay for 20, 25 days, possibly a year if they can.
Starks makes it 99-92. He has 16. Henson ahead to Williams and out of bounds.
And that's the type of thing that gets them 10 days on a 7-day.
That's it. The Knicks have won 4 in a row for the first time all year. And the Pistons dip under 500. Our thanks to Elliot Kalb, Mr. Stats, working with us. Again, the final, 99-92 Knicks. Now we send you to Seattle for the conclusion of the Sonics and Lakers. Tom Hammond, Bill Walton, and the snapper, Steve Jones. See you tomorrow.